So Mr. Morris is going to be the level 3 student, so I'm going to be talking to him. Since we still have the live stream going, we need to act like normal. As normal as possible.
We're not normal.
But we're not.
I still don't see myself.
I still don't see you either.
You have to click the video camera, Jeff.
Is the live stream started?
I done that.
Okay, hey guys, welcome to our live stream. So remember, during the live stream, you cannot move forward and back during this time, but right when the live stream's over, you can move forward and back as you please. Okay, so Mr. Morris, like I said to everyone on Zoom, he's going to be the student today and the example. We're going through American kickboxing 10 through 13. Now, we all know all of those ones, right?
Yes, ma'am.
10 through 13? Okay, we're gonna go through them all then. Okay, come to attention.
Yes.
Bow. Face the flags. Bow. And position.
Ma'am.
Student greetings. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And what's your goal?
Black belt excellence, ma'am.
Come to attention. Bow. It's a leg workout. Okay, so we're gonna get started with 30 jumping jacks. We're gonna do about 4 to 5 different workouts, and then we're gonna repeat all of them all the way back to the beginning. So it's a sequence of workouts, and we're getting back to it. Do I see you? Okay, I can see you now, by the way. Okay, and hands off together.
Yes, ma'am.
30 jumping jacks, go!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, for the next one, we're going to do in-out squats. So once you go out, you're doing a squat, then you're stepping in, going out, squat, in, squat, in, squat. We're gonna do 20 squats total. And go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20.
Okay, that's fine if you're not done yet, but we're gonna keep going since my student here is done. We're gonna do 10 jump switch lunges, but we're counting 1, 1, 2, 2. And go! 10. Okay, we're gonna slow it a bit down, and we're gonna be doing, I have no idea what these are called, but it's an active stretch, so make sure you go a little bit slower. We're gonna be counting a normal 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing almost a side lunge, but it's gonna be more of a stretch. So once you reach down, your straight leg, your toes are going to go straight up, and then you're gonna hold for maybe 2 or 3 seconds, switch, and go to the other side, and 10. So he's on 2 right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now you guys are gonna go keep your feet out, reach a little bit, or put your feet a little bit more apart and then reach to the center. And go ahead and count down from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Okay, so that's our little sequence that we're doing. We're going all the way back up to the top, starting with the 30 jumping jacks. So have your hands out, feet together. We're only doing 2 of these, so push through this last set. And 30 jumping jacks, go! To our in and out squats. Again, if you somehow forgot what this is already, go ahead and look at Mr. Morris. We're gonna do 20. Go! Okay, moving on to our jump switch lunges, 10, but we're counting 1, 1, 2, 2, so both legs. And go. Okay, once you're done, go ahead and put your feet apart. We're going to do our little side lunge stretch. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4 of counting now. Slow it down, hold it for 2 or 3 seconds, remember. And go. And if you guys at home want a little bit more of a stretch, you can go ahead and put your feet out even further and then do the side lunge stretch. Okay, now whether you put, Mr. Morse here is done, so I'm going to be talking to the next one. So whether you put your feet out further or not already, you're going to put them out even further. Reach down to the center and go ahead and count down from 10.
6, 5, 4, 3.
And slowly stand up, guys. Okay, you're going to be taking one leg. We're going to be doing 2 stretches on it. So you're going to pick it up. Go ahead and bring it as close as you can to your chest and hug it. Hold it for a few seconds. Good. Now, we're going to use the same leg. Go ahead and flip it back. And you're going to be holding onto your ankle or your foot. Good. And set it down. Switch legs. Starting with hugging it first to your chest. And flip it back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead and set it down. Now we're going to take the other leg, whatever leg you're on, just the other side. We're going to put it on top of our thigh, above our knee. Go ahead and sit. And count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, now you guys have 40 seconds to go grab a quick sip of water. So our time starts now. Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave for a second and see if I can get the camera up.
You're gonna what?
Leave for a second and see if I can get the camera working.
Okay. Everyone doing good so far?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
For everyone on my live stream, I'm talking to the people on Zoom right now. Okay, we're going to be getting started with number 13 first. We're going to be going through number 13 a few times. And then we're going to be taking a little break, stretching even more, and going back to the combinations, doing 9, not 9, we're not doing 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 today. And Mr. Morris is done. Okay. Okay, and set to one side, hiya.
Hey.
And then for you guys at home, make sure that you have a front and you have a side and side so you don't get confused on movement. Okay, so your front right now can be whatever screen that I'm on right now. Make sure that's your front, okay? Okay, we're working on 13. So go ahead and take your back leg first, do your round, and then switch, kick, round. So round, round for 13. And go. Round, round. Now the biggest thing, it is a round kick, so please try your best to make sure that your hips are to the side. That's the challenge. Okay, last move, number 13. Take your back leg, do a reverse hook kick all the way through. Aya. Okay, go ahead and turn. And on the other side, do the first 2 kicks. And go. Round, round. Try to flip your hips. And hook kick all the way through. Aya. And you should land the way you started. Turn. Okay, and round, round, go. And hook kick, aya. Go ahead and turn. Round, round, go. And hook kick, aya. Turn. Okay, on your own this time since this one is a little bit more simplistic. And 13, go. Turn. Okay, and 13, go. And turn. 13, go. Turn. Okay, last time, 13, go. Okay, go ahead and get relaxed position. Now, I'm gonna be getting a little bit close to the camera real fast because we're gonna be working on our jump round round. Now, you guys probably don't have equipment at home. That's fine, we're just gonna do it stationary. So go ahead and set towards your front. So our front is obviously the front mirror. So Mr. Morris is gonna set up.
Hey.
Okay, now he's gonna be drilling, let's see, he's gonna do 5 on each side. So he's gonna do round, round, reset to where he's standing, do his round, round, reset, 5 on this side, he's gonna switch to do 5 on the other side. You guys are gonna do the same, and the reason I'm getting a little bit closer is so I can watch you guys that are on Zoom right now to make sure that you're completely turning your hips. Because on 12, as you guys know, hopefully you guys have learned 12 already. 12 is a front round, so you guys really need to make sure that this one looks different. It's a round round, okay? And go, 5 times on each side. I'm gonna get pretty close. Go ahead. Good. And then once you're done, go ahead and get in relaxed position. Good, make sure those hands are staying up. Yes, sir. And then Keith, you make sure that you be careful on that knee. Good, okay, all done, Allie? Okay. You look so tiny in the camera. Good. Okay, Mr. Morris is, do you have one more? Okay, he has one more. Okay, now that you guys are done, we're gonna do, like I said, I already gave you like the overview of the class. We're gonna do a brief stretch for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're gonna do 10 through 13, okay? So go ahead and take a seat. We're gonna start off with our feet apart. Whoa, there we go. Okay, reach down to the center. Okay, and count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you guys are going to be reaching to one foot or one leg. You guys are going to start off with your chest going down to your knee, and then we're going to flip it on the same leg, and we're going to go side to your knee and kind of trap our head in. So first one, bring your chest to your knee, reach down. Both hands are touching your foot. I want to see people at home with both hands. Good. Hold it for a few seconds. Okay, now go ahead. Actually, we'll do this on the other side. Same exact thing on the other side, chest down to your knee. Hold for a few seconds. Okay, and go ahead and sit up. Now we're going to go back to the other leg. Now, like I said, we're going to be using our side and putting our side on our knee, and then reaching our hand all the way over. Now, so we can stretch our other side where our ribs are and trap your head in between. It's a little bit different of a stretch. You feel it? Hold for a few more seconds. And switch. Okay, a few more seconds. Good. Now shake out your shoulders real fast. Roll them back, and then go ahead and roll your shoulders forward. You're going to roll your neck one direction, and roll your neck the other direction. Good. Now go ahead and put your feet out in front of you. Shake out your feet real fast. Now you're going to take both of your ankles. Go ahead and do circles with your ankles in one direction, and then circles in the other direction. You're going to shake out everything, guys. Shaking out everything. And they even feel a little weird because my feet are not knowing direction right now. Okay, now take one hand. You're going to put that one out. Go ahead and roll one direction and go the other direction. And switch hands. One direction, not the band. The other direction. That's my banding. Good. Okay, now shake out your arms. You're doing side circles or scissors, whatever you want to call these. Okay, and reach to your toes. Count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you're going to bring your feet in even closer into a butterfly stretch. Make sure you're bringing your chest down. And if you guys are already in a pretty good butterfly stretch, go ahead and reach your hands out in front of you. Just like we did with the first stretch on the floor with our legs apart. Hold for a few more seconds, guys. Make sure those knees are down as much as possible to the floor. Okay, and go ahead and stand up. You're going to have your feet slightly apart. Go ahead and put your hands on your hips. And just like SpongeBob said, you're going to bring your hips around town. Bring it around town. Hey guys, who's waving to me? Hold on. I'm going to get a little close. Hello. Go ahead and join. We're stretching right now, and then we're going to work on 10 through 13.
Yay!
Okay. And go ahead and go the other direction. Shake out those hips a little bit more because we will be kicking a lot today. Okay, let's get started. Go ahead and set one direction.
Yeah.
Okay, now number 10. We are going to do, I'm going to explain how we're going to do this first. We're going to do move by move on one side, move by move on the other side, and then we're going to go regular speed or full speed on one side and then do it on the other side. And that's one combination. Okay, so 4 times every combination, 10 through 13. Okay, number 10. Go ahead and jab cross. Now make sure, guys, we're not in a taekwondo stance right now, so go ahead and square your shoulders already. Jab cross. Take your back leg crescent kick, land, ridge. Now, remember what I said about figuring out direction, guys? Right now, my right foot is pivoted. You're gonna take the one that's completely on the floor and turn it towards your front. So my front is the front mirrors. Okay, and jab cross, back leg crescent, land, bridge. Good. Now it's gonna be your right leg this time, completely on the floor, turn it towards the front. Okay, now we're gonna go full speed through number 10. And go. Turn. And number 10, go. Hiya. Turn. Okay, on to number 11, move by move. This one is the funny spin tap. Back leg round kick, tornado kick, and hook kick. I almost fell on that one. Okay, now the biggest thing, just like we worked on with our jump round, is on the tornado kick. It's a round kick, guys. So make sure that when you're doing your tornado kick, you're to the side spinning and not doing a crescent kick, tornado kick. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. For the people on Zoom. Okay, and set towards this way. Okay, and back leg round kick, tornado kick, and hook kick. Go ahead and turn. Okay, full speed. Remember, there's no hand movements for this one, and you land just the way you started. And go. Turn.
I need to do a tornado kick.
And 13, go. Turn. Okay, now we're on to number 12. This one you do land the other direction. Okay, we're doing a back leg front first, and then turning into a round. So if you guys see my hands, it's gonna be front, round. We're to the side on this one. 13 that we just went over is round. So you square your hips on the first one. Okay, number 12, back leg front round, switch round. Now back leg tornado kick, back fist, and back punch. Or cross, since this is kickboxing. Okay, and go ahead, turn. Okay, now back leg front kick, go. Switch round, reverse, hook, land. We're in the wrong direction, quotes. Back fist, and cross. Go ahead and turn. Okay, now full speed with number 12. I'm gonna go ahead and watch you guys on Zoom. And go. Mr. Morris is right here performing it.
Yeah.
Good, go ahead and turn. And keep in mind the way that we turn. We just talked about the way that we turn. Okay? And number 12, go. Make sure your hands are up on that kick. There we go. Good, okay, now we're going over 13, which we pretty much just went over a lot, because this is our new combination. Okay, and 13. Round this time, go. Round, hook kick all the way through, and now we end the way we started because of that all the way through. And turn. Okay, and back leg goes first. Back leg kicks first. And round, go. And hook kick all the way through. Turn. Okay, full speed and go. Turn. Hey, number 13 and go. I don't know why it's this leg. Turn. Okay, now it's on your own this time. I'm going to be watching, and then you guys will be doing number 13 2 more times, since this one was our new one. And 13, go. Turn. And 13, go. Good. Okay, everyone come into relaxed position. Okay, go ahead and shake out your arms so fast. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, we're gonna do a last little bit of a workout to work out our arms, since we worked out our legs in the beginning. So we're gonna do a bit of a push-up. It's not necessarily a challenge. We're gonna do some push-up activities, okay? So the biggest thing is you guys can alternate between getting on your feet and getting on your knees. So if you wanna start off on your feet, and then maybe you're getting a little tired and you still want to keep that form, transfer over to your feet, so at least you're still doing it, or your knees, so you're still doing it right. Yes, ma'am? Okay, so either knees or feet, doesn't matter to me as long as you're doing them right. Now remember, when we're on our knees, you guys are tilted. We're not doing a baby crawl. Our butt isn't out in the air, like if you can see Mr. Morris. Okay, this is the baby crawl. Okay, we want to make sure that our back is tilted. We're on a little slope.
It's still straight.
Yeah, our back is still straight technically, since our arms are lifting up. Okay, we're gonna start off with 10 regular black belt push-ups. And go. Okay, now we're gonna bring it a little bit closer into our diamond push-ups. Now for this one, guys, our head is not going into the diamond. Our chest is the one that's going into the diamond. So make sure that you guys are keeping an eye out for that one. And only 5 of these ones, go. Okay, now we're gonna bring it out pretty wide. Now guys, not extremely wide. If you're about to fall on your face, that's too wide, okay? It's just regular, 1 out, okay? Let's do 5 of these, and go. Okay, for the next one, we're going to be in a regular push-up position. One hand is going to go a little bit higher than the other, and one hand is gonna go slightly lower. And you guys are gonna do 5 of those push-ups. Once you're done, go ahead and get started on the other side. So the other side's higher, the other side's lower, do 5 on that side. And go. So total of 10, 5 on each side. Go ahead and shake out your arms, guys. If you need to take a little, shake it, your arm, take a little break, shake your arms out. Do it. Because these are not easy push-ups that we're doing. Okay, now to finish it off, we're gonna go back to our last, or our first one that we did, which is our 10 regular black belt push-ups. Go ahead. Once you're done, take a seat. Okay, so every single day we have been doing daily challenges. So this daily challenge, you need to be very, very careful of. I'm going to be explaining it first, and then Mr. Morris is going to be demonstrating it. So it is a handstand, as you just showed you guys. Now the biggest thing is that if you've never done this before, use a wall. So I'm going to move the camera real fast so Mr. Morris can show you the 2 different ways on how to use a wall. This is going to be a pole because we're not using the mirrors, guys. We're going to use a pole. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera a little bit so you guys can go ahead and see. Okay. Okay. So the first way to do this is he's going to put his hands as close as possible to the wall, or in this case a pole, and he's going to swing his feet up and go ahead and sit there. Now, this is just a way to strengthen your body to get used to a handstand. Now, the other way is he's gonna put his hands further out, he's gonna crawl his feet up and crawl his hands back so he can get comfortable in the handstand position. And he's gonna hold that. So you guys are gonna try this out. Now, this is a daily challenge, so this can be recorded by a parent or a sibling. You guys can post this on our Facebook page. You can email it to us so we can watch you guys try out the daily challenge. But I'm gonna give you about 2 to 3 minutes to try it out right now. Go ahead and use a wall. Like I said, there's 2 different ways to use a wall for the handstand. You have 2 minutes. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and try it on your carpet, but be safe. And parents, if you are around, you can hold their feet and they could be just standing there and you can be their little coach for them. So go ahead. Good. I'm gonna be getting a little bit close to the camera so I can see you guys trying it out. Yes, Keith. There we go. Allie's using her mom. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's see it, Olivia. There you go. Crawl those feet up.
Oh yeah. Scoot your feet back.
And then for everyone on the live stream, send a video definitely since we can't watch you. We're watching all the people that are on Zoom right now. You guys have a few more seconds, so go ahead and try it one more time. Yes, okay, and time, you guys. We're gonna quickly bow out. Okay, so Mr. Morris. And come to attention. Bow. Face the flags.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow. And position. Hands behind your back. Black belt 3. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit, ma'am. Last proposition.
Ma'am.
Mile high karate is the best, ma'am. Asa. Okay, guys, so we're gonna transfer over to Mr. Morris since we do have leadership. If you are in Match Club, which I don't think anyone is unless you're on the live stream, you can go ahead and log off. But we're gonna be moving the camera so Mr. Morris can do his little mat chat, okay? Have a wonderful night, guys. I'm gonna follow this because I have one more thing to say. Now, we have, make sure that you guys are checking your, not your Gmail, your mail, your emails, because we have sent out a lot of different things for Sign Up Genius, streaming, and we also have our Google Drive, which is probably the most important thing, that has your form on it that we're doing this cycle, as well as your combinations that we just went over today.
It's Google Classroom.
And we also have Google Classroom that Mr. Morris is informing me of.
I'll talk about it.
We're going to be talking about a little bit more, but it's going to be sent in an email. So like I said, please keep checking your emails, parents, and go.
Can you guys see my whiteboard? How about now? Can you see it? Okay, hold on. Since it's only you guys, I can go like this. All right.
Cool.
So we're gonna be going over some of the Kovar stuff that we've been going over for leadership for the past couple of months. So the one we are going over today is zero downtime. All right, zero downtime. So I guess I can sit next to it. So zero downtime is one we're gonna be going over. Let me pull it up real quick. So this one, basically it means that whenever we're on the floor, we cannot let anyone have any like free time. We have to keep things going on and on and on, all right? So, practice zero downtime is number 12. If you have that paper in your book, you guys can pick it up, look at it, and all that fun stuff, all right? So, it says it's not how many hours you put in, it's how much you put into the hour. It is important to never give the students any downtime. They may become bored or distracted. That is why we always being careful to keep doing things no matter what. Always on and on and on and on and on. All right, so the rule of 3 for today, I don't have my eraser. So we're just gonna use my hand. There we go. All right, so the rule of 3 is number 1, you have to blank your class. Blank your class. Now, people on Zoom, not Liam because you were here earlier today, but everyone else, if you guys want to answer, feel free to raise your hand on Zoom and I will call on you guys, all right? Anyone have any ideas? You have to blank your class. Yes, go ahead, Olivia. No, it's a lot shorter than that. It's a shorter word. Starts with a P. Because I know Liam knows it. Allie? What is it, Allie? No. Instructors make these all the time for classes. Olivia.
Plans?
Yes. Plan. Awesome. So you have to plan your class. Now, as I just said, you guys really don't have to worry about that because as instructors, we make lesson plans for you guys, right? So you guys don't have to worry about it at all because you guys just follow along with what we say. But once you guys become black belts and you guys become instructors, now it's your guys' turn to make the lesson plans, not mine. So just keep that in mind, that someday it won't be my job to make lesson plans. It'll be most of your job. Number 2, be blank ahead of the class. Be blank ahead of the class. Does it help that it's 2 words?
Yes.
Keith. Yes, 1 step.
Baloney.
1 step. Awesome. Yeah, so it's we are going to be 1 step ahead of the class. All right? And that basically means when we're warming up the class or we're doing anything like teaching, we have to know what is coming up next. So if I am warming up a class and I can't see behind me at whatever is written on the mirror, I should know what is happening even before I start doing it. So I'm not going to be like, 10 jumpy jacks, go! And then when they get done and me be like, what's next? Because that's the downtime that we don't want. That's exactly what we are talking about. All right, so number 3, have clear communication between blank members. Allie. No, not class. Yes, I'll give it to you. Team. Team. Yes, team. So this is really important. It's important to have clear communication between team members because we all need to know, what we're talking about. So it's not just me teaching everything. There's Miss Ogle, Mr. Churchma, that they also have to know what's going on as well. If we're not sharing information with each other, then there's going to be downtime, and we don't want downtime because of unclear communication. So the next one, the more you practice blank, the more easy it will be to have an energetic and productive class. Allie? No. The more you practice blank. Liam? Are you raising your hand?
Yes.
What is it?
I forgot.
Okay, Olivia? What is it?
The more you do?
No. Here, I'll give you the first letter.
What's the sentence? Something.
The more you practice blank. No.
No. More you practice.
What do you guys think it is? Mm-hmm.